Keenum, and it's picked off. It's Owasu on the return. Owasu down the sideline.
The Broncos just ran out of chances and fell for the first time this year in Baltimore. Hello, and thank you for joining us for Elway Access. I'm Phil Milani alongside John Elway. And John, we saw the first couple of weeks the Broncos overcome some adversity. Couldn't quite get it done on the road this week. What were your thoughts on the game?
Well, I mean, I think we were still in that football game late in the fourth quarter. We still had chances. We gave ourselves chances. Unfortunately, we just made too many mistakes. And when we had those opportunities, we couldn't capitalize them. And that was the difference between the first 2 weeks and last week to be able to get over the hump. So, you know, and plus we just, on the road, you can't make the mistakes we made. And so we got to learn from those and you know, can't have 13 penalties on the road. So hopefully we clean that up and be ready to go this Monday night.
On the defensive side of the ball, not used to this defense giving up 27 points a game. The running defense has been good, but what do you think about this secondary? What's the key to improving that area?
Well, I mean, I think we had to get some balance too. We've done a really nice job of taking care of the run and stopping the run. But when you're going to commit 7, 8 guys to the box, it's going to, you know, in the pass game you're going to hurt a little bit more because you put your corners on islands. You know, every once in a while. So, you know, if we could protect them a little bit more, still do a nice job against the run, but continue to, you know, maybe protect the corners a little bit more, I think we have a better chance to be successful. So I know that the staff's working hard on that and to find what we do best. You know, we're still looking for kind of our specialty, what we're the best at, and then go from there.
John, I know that you're on the competition committee. There's been a lot of talk around the league about this roughing the passer situation. What are your thoughts on how the refs are calling that?
Well, I mean, I think it's very difficult. I think what the league and what we've tried to do on the competition committee is make this a safer game, right? To kind of take the unwarranted shots that don't need to be in a game, try to get those out. It's very difficult to officiate those type of things, and obviously the importance of the quarterback and trying to, you know, not where he's not taking the cheap shots. And so it's such a fine line. It's so hard to consistently referee those type things from game to game and crew to crew. It's very difficult to get consistent. I think, you know, and that's why fans are, you know, talking about it and talking about, you know, because of the lack of consistency that goes with it. The intent's there, but I just know we'll continue. We've got a call on it tomorrow. You know, try to figure out how we can get it consistent crew to crew and game to game.
Are you going to change any of the language, you think, or you think if the rule is set, you just need that consistency?
The consistency, and I think it needs to get relayed and exactly what we're looking for. And I think that on that committee we have to be conscious of that and be able to do the right thing for the game and make sure that we don't lose the integrity of the game, but also do the best we can to protect the quarterbacks as well as protect the guys in the game that for the unwanted or unneeded shots. So we'll continue to work at that, but it's always difficult.
A little different when you were playing, right?
Yeah. I'd love to have those rules these days. It was
exactly.
A little safer back in that pocket now than it used to be.
On Monday night, Patrick Mahomes coming into town. He's got off to such a hot start. What do you think about how he's been playing?
He's been unbelievable, and he was, you know, unbelievable athlete coming out. You know, could really throw the ball, make all the throws. He's big, he's athletic, he can move around, he can make throws from every angle, and a competitor. And so, you know, I thought that he was going to be a good one, and he's turned out to be. And so we've got our hands full. They've really come out of the chutes. I think they've outscored people 49-6 in the first quarter. So, you know, there's going to be a lot of pressure on the defense. We've got to play well there, but we also have to play well on the offensive side because they're going to score some points. They're explosive with a lot of speed, and Tyreek Hill is a guy that is a game breaker. And so we're going to have to stay up with them. And so we're going to have, when we come out of that tunnel on Monday night, we're going to have to be ready to go.
Sometimes the best defense is a good offense, right?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, that's going to do it for us. For John Elway, I'm Phil Milani, and this has been Elway Access.